Fire that destroyed a building under construction in San Francisco. The cause of the fire tonight is not yet known, and neighbors say they're actually worried there could be another one. KTVU's Christian Captain live tonight from Hayes Valley. And Christian, are those roads, are those streets near the fire still closed?
Yeah, some of them open, some of them closed. If you look behind me, you can see this is traffic that is coming off of Oak Street, turning onto Octavia to go down to get back on the freeway. That is because they are still using those cranes to remove the scaffolding over that building, which were still sticking up in the air. Remember, the cause of this fire still under investigation. More than a day after the massive fire that destroyed this apartment building under construction, portions of the scaffolding still poke up into the sky. The building's owner, on scene briefly to survey the damage, says she's working with her insurance company now to figure out what comes next. Meanwhile, neighbors say they've been allowed to retrieve their valuables and check on their homes.
Some of the windows were broken and there was, like, the door had fallen in. But then I think that they said there's not much damage. It doesn't look like there's very much damage. There's just water, understandably, and that's about it. The air is a little bit smoky, so we're waiting for that to clear out.
San Francisco firefighters say the cause of the fire is still under investigation. The Hayes Valley Neighborhood Association says they're worried the investigation may reveal that it was caused by squatters or an encampment.
We don't want to completely jump to conclusions here. So I think we'll be having a bigger conversation pending the outcome of that. But we've been ringing alarm bells about fires that could cause something like this.
The association wrote a letter to city leaders complaining about a series of fires in the area earlier this year they say were associated with encampments. Mayor London Breed released a series of statements on social media saying the city's hands are often tied by a federal injunction which prevents the city from removing people from encampments without being able to relocate them to a shelter. The mayor also saying the city is working hard to transition those who are living in tents into permanent housing. Neighbors say they worry that allowing the injunction to stop the removal of the encampments is endangering the broader community.
But what the injunction doesn't bar people from is enforcing the law and enforcing safety standards. So if someone is spliced into a power pole, the injunction isn't going to bar you from moving an encampment that's doing something illegal like that.
And there is no evidence that a spliced line was responsible for this fire, but just 2 blocks away from here, we spotted what appeared to be someone splicing into a light pole there and a propane heater and used propane tanks at a nearby encampment. The mayor's office stressed that the cause of this fire is still under investigation, but says the city is working to address issues like what we found at that encampment 2 blocks away. And they say that they're looking for those issues when they're reported or as city workers discover them. One final note, you asked about traffic and the traffic impact here along this major artery in and out of the city. As I'd said before, traffic outbound out of the city on Octavia is proceeding, but it's that inbound traffic from the Central Freeway onto Octavia that is still blocked at this hour, which, as you might imagine, is causing some traffic issues for anybody trying to get into San Francisco, in particular trying to get to the west side of the city. We are live in San Francisco. Christian Captain, KTVU, Fox 2 News.
A slow roll for that evening commute. All right, Christian, thank you.
Okay, some breaking